Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's a huge day. Today we are doing the full walk around and build breakdown of the Defiant Mark IV. If you want to see it, stay tuned. Here we go. Alright guys, so this isn't exactly how I wanted to do this unveiling. I wanted to actually take a cruise out to this really cool spot called Diablo Lake here in Washington that we have never actually been to. Angie's really been wanting to go out there, and so have I, and I thought this was going to be a great opportunity to do the unveil. Well, the car has been done for about 5 days, and I gotta tell you guys, it's sold already. It was definitely my intention to build it and daily it while we were still working on the Flex, but things happened, and actually somebody I'm pretty good friends with actually bought it, so I'm really happy to see he loved how I built it. He's not going to change much. He's maybe add a couple little things, but the timing was just right. He wrecked his car. He needed a new car ASAP. I was like, gosh, I'd love to drive this longer and enjoy it a little more, but just the fact that somebody I know is going to get to love and enjoy it and get some really cool use out of it, and I'm still going to be able to continue to see it, is worth something to me. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pull her out of the garage, pop everything open, and show you guys everything that we did in a huge build recap. See you in a sec. Alright guys, so got her all pulled out, got all the doors popped, hood and trunk. Now we're going to go ahead and do the walk around, explaining everything that we went ahead and did with this car. Here we go. Alright guys, so let's start with mechanically, okay? Mechanically, the car ran and drove fine when I bought it. We pretty early on started getting some pretty crappy issues going on with the clutch, which we immediately started trying to remedy by replacing the brake master cylinder with a new reservoir, clutch master, and yes, that's it. Okay. And brake master, we did brake slave, brake master, clutch master. Okay, that's where we started. Didn't do anything, so we ended up, as you guys if you watch videos, we basically went through the whole clutch system, because if it was the clutch slave cylinder in this car, it is inside the bell housing, because this is the GLI and a 6-speed. So anyway, long story short, we ended up having to go ahead and do that, but in the meantime we replaced everything between the actual clutch pedal and the clutch. So it has a new ECS steel braided clutch cable. It has a new, if you can see down in there, a new ECS billet bleeder valve, which is super nice, and it has a nice new obviously clutch slave cylinder in there. When we pulled it out, the actual clutch was in great shape, so we just cleaned it up, threw it back in. While we were in here, I actually, you've probably seen the video too, I did a new alternator because it definitely needed that. We got a new battery in. I refinished the valve cover. The timing belt and water pump were actually done on this about 2,000 miles ago. So everything else going on in here is honestly what you see is what you get. I didn't get a super great description from the previous owner, but it's a 3-inch downpipe. It has forged intercooler piping, an intake, and a stage 2 tune from Revo, and straight piped exhaust, which you guys just heard. It's freaking nasty. So that kind of while we did that, I also did all new brakes. The whole brake system is new. I took everything apart. I refinished the calipers, which the GLI calipers are red, so I went ahead and refinished those in a nice high gloss industrial lacquer finish in the same red again. And then new cross-drilled slotted rotors and new ceramic pads. Let's see. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for under the hood. Let's go ahead and look at the front end here. What we have here, you guys remember I had the Depot triple projector headlights in here before. Went ahead and sold those to another enthusiast here in Washington with a sick Mark IV GLI. So sold those, bought these from John Snyder. I can't remember the business, but I will definitely post a link like right down here on Instagram. I'll post his Instagram. But if you need used, he parts out Mark IVs basically every day. So if you need great deals on stuff, hit him up. So basically I got these. They are the OEM Euro spec Hella headlights with, you can see the black brow in there, and the lenses were absolutely beat. So I went ahead and bought them. He gave me these for deals, got them. Also ordered the Helix glass lenses, which I also made a video of, so you guys know about that. Secured this ultra rare set of honeycomb grills for the lower bumper. These are not available anymore. I actually got them on a really crazy fluke. So don't ask me where I got them. There's no more available. This is the last set that I actually know of, and they're staying with the car. And then to top off the front end, went ahead and added the OEM 4Motion front lip, which I just love how it accentuates the factory lower bumper grills way better than the factory GLI lip. So, and because that thing is made of like Rubbermaid material, I had to go ahead and just paint the crap out of it with 3M wrap primer to get the wrap to stick to it. But as you can see, it's color matched, which I think just sets off the car. Pretty much all trim on this car is color matched. So you have the bumper. I went ahead and bondoed up the front plates, which kind of cool thing. This is going back to Indiana, where we moved to Washington from, and they don't have to have a front plate. So kind of glad I did that. So he doesn't have to have a front plate. Now he's got a nice clean one. So that individual chrome trim is wrapped. My buddy Logan at Logan Obakis on Instagram actually had this grill painted for me when he had his IS300 painted, and it's just glossy. It's minty. But I love that we went with that. I chose gloss black accents and the Mark IV badges instead of the GLI, because as it is the Defiant Mark IV, you guys can see right there. So all right, we'll keep it on going. We do have the smoked out marker lights, as well as the smoked out sequential turn signal fender lights, which I'm a huge fan of. I think they look really nice. If you have seen, see there, you can see all the new brake situation going on in here. and you guys have, I'm sure, have seen the video of me refinishing these Aristos. They came out phenomenal. Also, last week you guys saw the video of the tire letters, so that's another cool addition. Like I said, all these accents. Now, I'll tell you a story about the door handles. I actually was only going to do the top sides and the back gloss black, and then the faces color matched. But once I got the gloss black mirror caps on, and I wrapped one of the door handles gloss black, I put it on, I was like, oh yeah, they got to be gloss black. So I just think with the markers smoked, just it carries the theme all the way through. Which we went ahead, I keep seeing away, it was me. I went ahead and wrapped the roof gloss black. Now, if everybody's wondering what color this is Avery Dennison Charcoal Matte Metallic. I've been waiting to wrap a car for so long. I've actually had this roll of vinyl for, oh gosh, probably about 5 years. So it's actually a really old roll, and the adhesive wasn't great, but it's holding up awesome. Looks great. The great thing about this color and darker matte metallics in general from Avery, well, probably from any company, but even when they're filthy, they look clean, y'all. It's just, looks so good. So the body, all the gray is Avery Charcoal Matte Metallic, and then this is actually Vivid XPO Ultra Gloss Black, and that material is crazy thick, y'all. It is nuts. I was super surprised. Let's see. All right, getting back around here to the back. I did go ahead. These are OEM candy cane headlights, which I got deals on, but they were not GLI candy canes, so they were not smoked. So we had to go ahead and smoke them. So this was actually my first experience. I used Vivid's light tint wrap. So it's a dry apply, which I had never used before. It's actually really good. Super easy to work with, heats up just like vinyl, conforms just like vinyl, and I love the look of it. Looks great with the color of the car, man. I'm super, super happy with it. Man, I think that is pretty much about it exterior wise, other than obviously the crazy stance on this car when it's aired out. All right, let's get into the interior. All right, guys, so again, if you've been on my channel, if you've been a subscriber for a while, you definitely saw that I wrapped this. I mean, the lighting is not great, but the whole headliner and all of the pillars are wrapped in charcoal suede. Let me see if I can just like bump my eyes up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it's all in charcoal suede. And then, so it's basically when shoulders up is the charcoal, and then anything from the shoulders down is black. And I don't know why the lighting kind of makes this look purpley. It's black though. So all the door panels are black. The rear deck back here is black. And then I also went ahead and did the new custom trunk floor black. Yeah, recently I ended up cutting those chrome vinyl decals for the air ride system, which I think just basically sets it off. When you pop the trunk, it just blasts at you airlift, which that is what this whole system is. It's on Airlift V2 with Airlift Slam Series struts, which I don't think I would, if you can afford better, go better. These don't have any kind of dampening adjustability, but honestly, like on a clear road, these ride awesome. And then there's the custom Vi Air 380C compressor decals that I made. So that's pretty much it. I'll take you around to the other side if you were not around for that video, of being able to see how I ran all these airlines, but they're all nice and tidy and clean. Yeah, everything's working out great, so all nice and clean. I'll show you guys this here if you haven't seen it. It's the false floor, and we still have the full-size spare tire in here, which was a huge deal for me. Like, I was gonna daily this, and my buddy Zach is going to daily it. So yeah, there you go, bud. It's brand new too, still absolutely brand new, full-size spare. So should work out great, and the floor fits in. Right there, but the floor fits in perfect. Definitely needs a little bit of a vacuum, but hey, I've been driving it since it was done. So yeah, but that's that portion. I will hop up in the front here, and we'll show you what we went ahead and did. I'll just hop in the passenger seat. All right. Upgrades in here, if you guys have not seen, it's the wink mirror. I actually was not sure how I would like the wink mirror. I really like the wink mirror, especially because I redid the headliner and there's no extra holes in it from the old visors. So there's only the holes for the wink mirror. So it just makes it look extra clean. The seats in this car needed to be cleaned, but really the wear on them for an 04 is super minimal. Smells really nice in here. Went ahead and upgrade. I think this is the JNC01 or D1. Anyway, I can't remember what model this is right off the top of my head, but it is the OEM looking stereo with Bluetooth, which I love it. It immediately connects to my stereo. You know, obviously the compressor is going to kick on here, but we'll pop it on here. But you see, I mean, instantly connected. So then I went ahead, and because it had the newer looking knobs, I went ahead and upgraded all three of these knobs to the matching corresponding newer. I think these are Mark V knobs. It just aired up on its own because ride on start. So there it is. All right. All right. Anyway, so that's the stereo. There's the V2 management sitting there. Yeah, suede door panels. Man, I'm not sure there's really much else to say in here, you guys. If you guys have, again, if you've watched the videos, this car had terrible water damage. The sunroof drains were disconnected and draining into the car, so this whole interior was ripped out of this car and meticulously cleaned. Then once the entire car was bare, me and Logan found the leaks, fixed the leaks, made sure the leaks were done, and then went ahead and put everything back in. So no fear for my buddy Zach for any kind of leaking issues. And then this here is ride height, if you guys didn't get to see as much when I pulled it out, but I mean, it still looks really good. But yeah, man, I'm not sure what else there is to say. It just really has been such an unbelievable process of taking this car apart, putting it back together. Yeah, you didn't see that, I guess. I did a black wrap inlay around the license plate on the rear, and then it also has the corresponding Mark IV custom badge on the trunk. So I think just the theme of I just wanted this car to look really tough and sinister looking. I definitely think it sounds really tough. So I just wanted that theme to really carry throughout. I knew I had this wrap, so I knew this was going to be the color. I didn't quite know. I was throwing around doing like a livery on it. But at the end of the day, starting to do like the black accents on it. Yeah, it just really, I don't know. I think the tire letters were enough like livery for me on the car itself and just really completed the look. But I'll give you guys one more little walk around. I'll shut all the doors and the hood and everything, give her a start up, and then we'll send it off to its new home, y'all. So, all right, give me a sec here. Alright guys, well, one more quick walk around here with everything shut up so you guys can just see the full effect in the sunlight here. Definitely bittersweet, y'all. Bittersweet. I'm seeing her go already, but you know what, like I said, just knowing somebody else is gonna get that amount of enjoyment out of it and love it and take care of it and thrash on it and flex with it, I think that's all I could ask for, you guys. And then on to the next one for the channel. But yep, definitely a lot quicker than I ever would have thought seeing it go. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up quick. I'm gonna take it for one last rip down the road, and I'll let you guys say farewell to a Defiant Mark IV with me. If you guys aren't following, go follow him. He'll keep posting pics, and I took a fair amount of pictures of this guy yesterday. I went and took it down to the dock in Bellingham, and I still got some more from up at Mount Baker. I took it for a drive up to Mount Baker just to make sure everything was all good and roadworthy. Nice little 4-hour road trip, and made sure she was good. So all right guys, so that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. This ends the Mark IV GLI series, you guys. She's complete, she's done. I couldn't be happier. I think it came out great. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. All right guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, be the like squad, hit the like button, and hit that bell to make sure you get notifications when new videos come out, because guess what, some new stuff is coming, you guys. We're gonna get back into the Mini, and soon you guys, we're gonna get back to the Flex RS. So that's super exciting for me. Been a long time coming, a long time waiting for a freaking battery to even move that thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna set up the tripod, I'm gonna take her for one last rip down the road. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.